Hey, this is Walter Jones.
This is Austin St. John.
And you're listening to
Ranger Danger.
Go, go, Ranger Danger! Ooh. Go, go, Ranger Danger! Ooh. Go, go, Ranger Danger! Matt and Michael's Ranger Danger!
Hey there, you, listener, are listening to the Mighty Morphin Ranger Danger podcast. This is the podcast where we watch episodes of the TV series Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Then after that, we have a bit of a yak about it. My name is Matt.
Michael, as always.
Michael's back with me. We're going to be watching part 3 of The Wedding, which is episode 103 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers today, closing off the epic saga of the Power Rangers trapped in the theatre and some other stuff.
And a wedding. There's a wedding.
There's also a wedding.
There has to be a wedding in this one, right?
There better be.
I mean,
I want my money back.
There doesn't have to be, given what, 2 weeks ago we saw Rangers Back in Time where no one got sent back in time.
That's true.
So
They didn't even arrive anywhere on schedule. So both meanings of that phrase were lost.
right. Matt, this is our last episode before our 2-year anniversary.
Yeah, 2 years, man.
Yeah. 12 months from now, we will have finished Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah. Then we onto 0, maybe. If we choose to. That'll be a big deal.
It's good hedging your bets now.
That's
so
right.
12 months from now. Yeah.
Got to give myself an out.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't want to go on about it too much. We'll do a special that will come out probably on Friday, whatever the 9th of October is our actual 2-year anniversary.
Yep.
So we've got a special planned for then. But
Yeah, if you've been with us for a while, thanks for sticking with us. And
Yeah,
if
absolutely.
you're new, there's a lot for you to go back to.
yeah, all right. So let's get on with this week's episode. Or
Yes.
let's actually not do that yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
a roller coaster.
Yeah.
going on here.
Whoa, whoa.
Is that...
I don't like roller coasters. Is that not what a roller coaster does?
Does it,
I think
it's
that's
not
a dolphin.
seal.
I think
Yeah,
that's
it's a dolphin.
Anyway, they can't see the hand action, so...
No, but even the sound, that wasn't a roller coaster sound.
All right, so a couple of days ago, I just put out if anyone had any questions or stuff for us to tackle.
Yep.
This would be the time. So let's start with this one from Tyler, who
Yes.
posted this on Facebook.
Yep.
Matt, fuck, marry, kill.
Yep.
Zedd, Rita, Goldar.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, dear.
It's tough, isn't it?
It is tough. I mean, I guess to get the... Oh, what's worse? Having to sleep with one of those 3 quote-unquote people.
Or having to marry one of those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to say just... Ugh, this is gross. I'm going to go Rita for the F.
Yep, sure.
Just because...
She's a lady, maybe.
Kind of.
Yep.
Presumably.
She might have some sort of space monster tentacle situation.
God,
but
alright.
Space Monster Tentacle Situation is the name of my new band, by the way.
Let's move on past that one. Okay, so that leaves marry and kill. You know what? I wouldn't want to be married to Goldar because he's useless.
Yeah, I know, right? Can you imagine? Goldar is like a sitcom husband in how useless he is.
Yeah. So kill Goldar. That'd at least bring me some joy anyway.
Sure, yeah.
And Lord Zedd, although he's not great, he's not inefficient or completely stupid either.
Yeah, he could do his things
I
as
feel
long
like-
as those things won't beat the Power Rangers.
I feel like we could have conversations.
Yep.
You know? So that's fine. Yeah. Guess that's it.
Yeah.
Would you say any different?
No, that was what I've been thinking about that for a couple of days, and
Right.
that's the same conclusion I've come to. I think.
You'd never want to be in that position.
No, God,
I
no.
wouldn't wish that on anyone.
So let's go. Rick,
Yep.
listener and guest host Rick,
Yep.
sent through an email with a bunch of them.
Okay.
So, Matt, would you rather
Yep.
be stuck in an elevator for 2 hours with Rocky,
Yep.
or be stuck in an elevator for 2 hours with Goldar?
Oh. I mean, is there a chance that if I was stuck in an elevator for 2 hours with Goldar, he'd kill me?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
I mean, he might try and stab at you, but you could just roll around on the ground.
That's true. As long as there's a bit of fog on the floor,
Yeah.
I'd be fine. He'd never find
Let's
me.
assume that you're just going to, talk to them. Neither of
Okay.
them are fighting you.
Goldar.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think his voice would get on your nerves?
Yeah. Just 2 hours.
When are they going to fix this lift?
I'm pretty sure I've listened to 2 hours consecutively of Goldar on the show.
Probably.
So,
In 2 years, you'd think so.
yeah. Yeah. So definitely Goldar. Like Rocky, not only is he a wet rag of a shitty person, but I also wouldn't have anything to learn from him. Whereas Goldar, I have questions.
He's probably seen some things.
Yeah, I kind of want to pick his brains on, what's life like? What are your goals? What's your 5-year plan, Goldar? That sort of thing. So I'd say Goldar. How about you?
His 5-year plan is to be eradicated by an energy wave. Yeah, I just think Goldar's voice I would find grating.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Mate, I don't want to have to choose. To be honest, if there's a lift with Rocky and a lift with Goldar,
Yeah.
I'm just going to let them go.
Yeah,
and I'll
definitely.
get the next lift. I might even take the stairs.
Yeah. Yeah, if that option's on the table, then definitely.
Yeah. So, Matt, would you rather do a backflip
Yep.
or jump a log?
Oh, I see. That's a callback.
Yep.
Hey, I like it. Well, I could jump a log. I
Yes.
can't do a backflip, so that's an easy one for
Yep,
me.
cool.
What about you, Michael?
I
Would you
agree.
jump Michael Log?
I would not hashtag jump Michael Log, but I also am not going to do a backflip.
Yeah, for the what episode did we say?
I believe we said 200.
Right, okay.
But I don't know that if we ever said episode 200 or Power Rangers episode 200.
I think episode 200. That'll be next year sometime, right?
Maybe. Depends,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, you've got a year to practice.
Okay.
There's athletics classes and stuff in Sydney.
Would you rather
Yep.
watch the Ninja Encounter Part 2 again
Yeah.
or step on a Lego?
Step on a Lego. Just get it over with, off it like a band-aid. See, watching the Ninja Encounter Part 2 is kind of like the opposite of stepping on a Lego.
Because it's prolonged.
Yeah, it's not short and sharp, it's just long and dull. So, I'd just take the moment of pain, get over with.
You see,
definitely.
I think I'd watch the Ninja Encounter.
Oh, yeah?
I think I could just tune out.
Yeah. I guess if I wouldn't have to talk about it, it'd be a bit easier. But I think I'd probably still go with Lego.
Okay.
Yep.
Would you rather control the Dragon Zord 5 times?
Yep.
Or be able to jetting once?
Oh, that's a hard one. I'm going to go with jetting.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would love to fly.
Would you use your jetting for anything in particular? Or would you just
Nah.
spend, however long just jetting around and then be like...
Can I just never stop? And
I don't think so. You got to sleep eventually, and I assume that's going to stop you jetting.
what if I get myself to geosynchronous orbit?
Well, then you would die because you can't breathe in space.
Well, apparently I can if I'm jetting, because they jetted all the way to that other planet.
That's true.
Aha!
But you can't morph into a Power Ranger.
Well,
You
if
would
I-
just be you jetting.
No, because if that was true, I'd die from the G-forces and shit. I'd lose oxygen in the upper atmosphere.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, look, I would just jetting and never stop jetting. That should be my life motto. Never stop jetting.
Never stop jetting. Oh,
Start
boy.
jetting, comma, never stop jetting.
All right, I would rather control the Dragon Zord 5 times.
Yeah, it's because you never want to fly.
First of all, it is because I'm terrified of heights.
Yeah.
Second of all, I like the idea that, those 5 times don't have to be this week.
Yeah.
Just, maybe, there's some sort of horrible terrorist attack, and I could, swoop in to save the day with the
But
Dragon
you can't
Zord.
swoop in anywhere with the Dragon Zord.
Well, no, I could
lumber in.
lumber out of the ocean with the Dragon Zord.
That's the thing. The only time that would really come in useful is if it was a world war.
Yeah.
In which case, do you want to be that guy?
There's an ICBM, an intercontinental ballistic missile,
Yeah.
coming for Australia.
You wouldn't catch it.
What are
What are you gonna do?
Just grabs it. Godzilla comes out of the ocean.
Yeah.
And just Dragon Zord. Motherfucker.
I understand that in theory.
Yep.
But you'd never be able to catch a missile. That thing was so slow.
You just put him in the way and put his hand there and just...
Alright. Don't think that'd work out for you.
Okay. Rick has sent through multiple fuck, marry, kills.
All right.
So let's get these done with. Rita, Scorpina, Madame Woe.
Oh, Jesus. Whoa.
Okay, I'll take this one for the team.
Okay.
Scorpina is easily the most attractive of those 3.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that
She's
Scorpina's
attractive.
at the top of my list.
Yeah.
I'm saying that on that list,
Yeah.
Scorpina's at the top.
Yeah.
So I would like to sleep with Scorpina.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably marry Madame Woe.
Yeah, see, she has work ethic, and I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that means kill Rita, which is fine.
That's fine. I'm a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Jason, Billy, Zach.
Oh, definitely Super Zach. No question. Straight up.
Yeah, fair enough.
Easy one.
Yep.
Two's cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's hard.
Do you marry Billy
Yeah.
or do you marry Jason?
I mean,
You didn't like Jason, but you've come around on Jason.
I definitely can't. I quite
So
like
to
Jason
speak.
now. It's kind of like, do you want to marry Billy and have a very successful husband
Yep.
who'll bring in a lot of cash? 'Cause he's
Billy's going to be a Steve Jobs figure.
definitely. Or do you marry hero Jason firefighter who does good in the world?
Because you're also dooming the other one to death.
Yeah. But the thing is, if you kill Billy, you've kind of like...
Wasn't that a Quentin Tarantino movie?
Yeah, that's right, Kill Billy. You've kind of like changed the course of history. It's almost like the Dark Ages for technology if you kill Billy, I think. So I guess you kind of have to kill Jason, as sad as it is.
Yeah.
Just got to happen.
All right. Lord Zedd,
Uh-huh.
Terratoad,
Uh-huh.
Rocky.
Well, definitely sleep with Terratoad, because that tongue, son, you know?
Okay, we have to end the podcast now. That's it. The podcast is over. We've gone too far. We've discovered what too far is, and that's what it is. So, thanks, Rick, but you've just cancelled our podcast.
I don't know what you thought was going to happen there.
I know what Rick thought was going to happen. That.
Well, look, I'm definitely not sleeping with the Rocky, so I'm not going to debase myself. I'd much rather sleep with the Toad.
All right. So then, do you marry Lord Zedd?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely kill Rocky.
Okay.
Public service.
Definitely kill Rocky should be your catchphrase.
Yeah. Never stop jetting, definitely kill Rocky.
Okay. Company President Gravestone.
Yep.
Pumpkin
Marry.
Wrapper.
Yep.
Reflectorilla.
Okay. Marry company president Gravestone.
Yep.
The second one's a hard one. I feel like sleeping with Pumpkin Wrapper would be less dangerous.
Yep.
Unfortunately, that means killing Reflector.
He brings his own music.
He does too.
It is a weird beat that's probably not
I could, jam to that beat. You know what I'm saying?
Pumpkin Jam.
Yeah.
Is
That's
that a thing?
I don't think so, because it'd be terrible. What about you?
I think I'd have to marry Pumpkin Wrapper. I love him too much.
You do. Like, you even if, like, it wasn't required. You
No,
would-
yeah, like if it was an option.
Yeah.
Just imagine whatever you're doing, you just suddenly spontaneously just go.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
It'd be pretty good.
I think you got to kill Reflectorilla.
Yeah.
And then, your company president Gravestone's got that flip top lid. That might be.
Who knows what could
That
come
might
out
have
of
some
that.
novelty value.
Novelty value.
Right, Matt, Jason, David, Frank. It's a hilarious
I
joke.
get it.
All right. Here's a question.
Yeah.
If Zordon transported you to the command center right now
Yep.
and told you were a Power Ranger,
Yep.
which color would you be?
Blue.
Yeah? Is that just because you like blue?
Yeah. That's that long and short of it.
Sure.
How about you?
I wouldn't mind red. I'm wearing red right now.
You are. You've got a Red Ranger t-shirt on.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're a leader of the Power Rangers, though?
My role in leadership has always been that I will take charge,
Yeah.
not because I enjoy being in charge, but because I don't trust anyone else to be in charge.
That's definitely true. That's not really leadership qualities, is it?
No. Nope.
I would prefer you not be the Red Ranger, if we're going to be frank.
Well, look, maybe there's a White Ranger who can be in charge.
Okay.
And I can be in the Rocky position.
Okay. No one wants to be in the Rocky position in any way you can take that phrase.
All right, so Matt, in a season of animals, what would your Zord be?
Season of animals.
Yep.
That's a hard one. Because my favourite animal used to be white tigers.
Right.
But that was because I was a child who grew up watching Power Rangers.
Yep, sure.
So it's kind of like this weird circle. That's a hard one.
I know what I'd pick.
What would you go?
Quokka.
Yeah, all right, cool.
He'd just be so smiley.
Yeah, he'd be disarmingly.
He'd have to become the head, so that little furry smiley face would be like...
Hey guys! Animal. I don't know that I have a favourite animal.
Oh,
necessarily.
can I have a backup option?
Yeah.
Peregrine Falcon.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You know what's coming, right?
No?
Oh, okay. Let's see. Animal. Ooh. I'm really stuck on this one. Why don't I have an answer for this? It seems so
I don't know.
obvious.
Do you have a favourite animal?
I don't think so. I quite like pandas.
Okay.
I like elephants. Like zebras.
An elephant could be cool.
Yeah. Elephant could be cool. Can I just have that Digimon that was like a unicorn bear?
A unicorn bear?
It was Matt's Digimon.
Was that Gabumon?
Don't think so. Maybe it was.
Yes, it is. That's
is Gabumon.
definitely a unicorn bear.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Gabumon. Yeah. I'll have
Okay,
him.
well, that's not an animal on account of it's a Digimon.
The digital monster.
You know what'd be
Right.
cool? A tapir. I'd take a tapir.
Oh, it's a tape.
A tapir is like a small jungle elephant aardvark.
What?
Oh, okay. I can't believe that this podcast has become the podcast where Michael shows animals to Matt.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd watch that. Listen to it. Whatever.
That's a tapir.
God, that's a goofy looking creature.
He's great.
He looks like a dumb shit.
Yeah, they're great.
Okay. Maybe like a hippo. No, not a hippo. Oh, this is so hard.
There's just lots of cool animals, isn't there?
There are lots of cool
Even
animals.
without touching like the cool animals, like lions and tigers and stuff. What about like a giraffe?
Yeah, a giraffe would be pretty cool. You know, I think I'd go panda bear though. You know,
Yep.
probably that panda Zord we talked about a while ago.
With a
him.
white bear and a black bear that become a panda megazord.
Yeah.
You can have that Power Rangers.
Yeah. It's such a good idea.
All right. Season of dinosaurs.
Yep.
What's your dinosaur?
Oh. Probably like a brontosaurus.
Yeah?
They're pretty cool.
I'm thinking Stegosaurus.
They're cool too.
They just got that cool plate situation.
They're cool and powerful, but also not like aggressive and mean.
Yeah, they're not like Guru T-Rex. They're
Yeah.
just like, yeah, I could fuck you up. I'm not going to, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd rather eat plants, but if you want to go, I'll take you, son.
Yeah. Don't want some, don't start some. Is that a thing?
Probably.
I don't know. All right, vehicles.
Ah.
I would be a small, sensibly priced car.
Oh, it's peak Michael.
Can
Lots of airbags.
Can you imagine someone's got like a tank, a jet, and then I'm like a Hyundai i20.
Oh, that's great. It's even funny because Hone is a client at work. Not for long, because I'm leaving, not because we're leaving Hyundai. Okay. That's interesting. Probably, I would say like a jet. Jets are pretty cool. Or a motorbike. Motorbikes is something that, like, I probably would never ride in real life because I'm too clumsy and would die.
Yeah.
But if I was a Power Ranger, I'd be fine.
But do you have like a motorbike Zord that is a large motorbike
Yeah.
that you sit inside?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Isn't it a good idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
No.
or a jet. I like a jet bike. Yeah.
All right. Food products.
All right. As a vegetarian, my options are a little limited.
Yep. Tofu Zord.
Tofu
It's just
Zord?
a white cube
Yep.
floats towards the enemy slowly.
Slowly envelopes them. What about, like, spinach?
Any particular reason?
I don't know, just like they're just like slapping them with my spinach leaves.
Okay. Is it like a spinach with arms and legs?
Yeah, but like the arms and legs are all like spinach leaves. And
Right,
the centre is
okay.
like the bulb.
Yep, sure.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a hamburger.
Okay.
Because I'm imagining him having some sort of gimmick where he can, like, rearrange layers and swap
Shoot the
stuff
cheese
out.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll shoot the cheese, all right. Make you flip your cookies. All right, one last one from Rick.
Yep.
Season of Spice Girls.
Okay.
Which Spice Girl would be your Zord?
Trying to remember them all.
All right, there's Sporty,
Yep.
Scary,
Yep.
Sleepy, Dopey, Happy, Ginger, Posh. No, I've lost track now.
You got 4 of them.
I'm going to look them up.
That's 4 or 5. That's
Yeah, but I don't know which one I've forgotten.
Okay.
The Spice Girls are Scary,
Yep.
Sporty,
Yep.
Posh, Ginger, and Baby. I don't have strong feelings about the Spice Girls.
I don't.
I think I was slightly too young.
Yep.
And also wasn't really into music
Yeah.
and was a boy.
I was the exact same.
And
as
so,
you.
yeah, all of those things are kind of...
I mean, like traditionally, my preference has always been redheads. But Ginger Spice was just never did it for me. I'd probably go Sporty.
Is that because you're sporty? Or do you just think she'd be the best Zord because she's athletic?
That's right. I mean, I'm not sporty, but it would be good to have a sporty Zord.
Right. I think a scary Zord is useful.
Certainly, I get that. Yeah.
I don't know that I've told this story. I've been saving this story, but I think I have to tell this story now.
Okay.
Because it's our 2-year anniversary. When I was a kid, I went to Bankstown Square, which is the shops near where I live,
Yep.
and saw a live Power Rangers in Space stage show. I haven't told the next bit.
Okay.
Right? So I saw this stage show, and there's no evidence that it ever existed.
Yeah.
But
we've checked as well.
we've done lots of looking. But basically it had, like, actors in suits.
Yeah.
And I think probably voiceovers that had been pre-recorded. That's how I remember it. It may have actually just been, like, a boy doing a voice.
Yeah.
And that was close enough
enough.
for kids.
Yeah.
My dad remembers hating it.
Yeah.
I remember thinking it was the best shit I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
But this presentation was like a musical presentation.
Wow.
And one of the things I remember was Astronomer singing a version of Wannabe by the Spice Girls.
What?
That was about how if the Red Ranger wanted to still be a Red Power Ranger, he had to, like, betray all his friends, all the other Power Rangers, and let Astronomer capture them.
What was the motivation behind? Oh, there's like a threat.
Yeah, it was like a threat.
Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it stuck with me for 15 years.
It's interesting that Astronomer was involved because she's not like she has a face. You know. You
Yeah,
can't just-
I think it was just an actress in a big purple rig.
Yeah. And Astronomer.
All right, let's not get sidetracked, Matt.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. That's really interesting.
Yeah. So that's
Wow.
my Power Rangers Spice Girls story.
Ah.
I wish someone had recorded that and I had a copy of it.
Yeah.
Because
Okay. Why is that not available?
that's a good question.
You know, like those stage shows, especially when you were, I think Australian specifically, child, because nothing like that ever happened to you
No.
in your real space. Like I remember at the McDonald's in my hometown of Queanbeyan when I was growing up, which is
This is already a great story.
it's like Queanbeyan was the worst place.
Nothing good has ever happened in a McDonald's in Queanbeyan.
No, I mean Queanbeyan did give the world what many consider to be the world's worst James Bond in George Lazenby. I don't think that's true, but some people do, and that was all.
I think we can all agree he's low on the list.
I don't know. It's a pretty good movie. It's better than people give it credit for.
Anyway,
Matt Fraction really likes it, so there. Anyway, I went to this McDonald's and they did like a stage show, but like using the McDonald's restaurant as the stage, and Hamburger was like up on the roof and shit. And I just remember it being one of the like most memorable experiences.
yeah, because you were at McDonald's and the Hamburglar was there.
Exactly.
He's
You know?
never there.
He's never there. And I think when you're growing up, particularly in Australia, you have this idea that stuff like that always happens in America. You know, like the Hamburger is just at McDonald's. He can't come to Australia though, kids, because it's too far away.
No, that's a long way to burgle hams.
Exactly. They probably have enough hams over there to burn.
Have we talked about how great the Hamburglar is?
He's a pretty good
It's
character.
it's just a great idea. They got really lucky that those two words are just similar enough.
It's weird now that he's a sexy dad.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, Dilf Hamburglar.
Yeah. But like, I think, you know, sneaky thief characters underused.
I feel like I saw a Power Rangers stage show at some point. No, sorry. Brain out of whack. A
Yeah.
Pokemon stage show at some point.
How would you do that?
I think it was a Pokemon with like
Giant
humans in
suits?
human-sized suits.
Okay. Huh.
And I think, to be honest, it was mostly about like Ash and Team Rocket.
Yeah, that would make sense. Did you do the thing, and we're getting way off track now,
That's fine. That's what this podcast is all about.
where, like, I had Pokemon on Game Boy,
Yeah.
and Cheese TV, which was like a children's compilation show of, you know, it would show Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, so Cheese TV was on Monday to Friday,
the
like
mornings.
before school, maybe 6 to 8 or something
I think
like
it was
that.
6:30 to 8.
Yeah, and they would run like 4 or 5 TV shows.
3, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they had segments as well.
Yeah.
And so they would run like, you know, they'd show Dragon Ball Z and then the two hosts who were called...
No.
I'm going to look it up. I know they've got a Wikipedia page.
Yeah, so they did Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z. Every now and then they had American cartoons, I think. But it was mostly Japanese stuff that was really...
Jade and Ryan.
There we go,
There
Jade
we
and
go.
Ryan. So yeah, they did this thing where you mail in your cartridge
Right.
to them, and then they added Mewtwo to your game. and then they posted back your Pokemon cartridge.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah, you could play Pokemon for a few weeks while you waited for your cartridge to go through the mail and hope it doesn't end up in who knows where.
Sure.
But I did it, and it came back, and it had Mewtwo on it. Not Mewtwo, Mew. Mew. Yes.
Right.
Because you couldn't get Mew in the game.
No.
So that was cool.
That does sound cool.
Yeah.
These days, kids, you just go and you get it over Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's on DLC. There's no downloadable content. You had to mail your content.
I mean, that's amazing. I didn't know. I definitely never did that.
Yeah. Did you ever get Mew?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
I know that they eventually were giving him away like Nintendo events.
I know I went to at least, maybe not for Mew, maybe for the second generation.
Right.
Maybe like a Celebi.
Yeah.
I feel like I got that at like Roselands, and you went to Roselands and plugged your cartridge into a thing and like...
And I guess that's the age difference between us. is
Yeah.
that You're more of that Pokemon generation.
Man, it was cool being a kid.
It was cool being a kid. Remember when this show was good? Remember when Power Rangers was a fun thing to watch?
Hey, Dino Charge is back, and it is genuinely a fun thing to watch.
It is a fun thing to watch. That's definitely
We
true.
are just watching it in an era when it is absolutely fucking terrible.
Yeah.
So speaking of,
Yeah.
the wedding.
Yeah, so is that it for questions?
Yes, that's it. Oh, sorry. Randolph,
Yes.
who's emailed us before, I think, or has spoken to us on Facebook, he sent through something called a MASH,
Okay.
which is a mansion, apartment, shack, house,
What?
which is some sort of childhood game.
Okay.
It looks... First of all, I've never seen this thing before in my life.
Should I come over to the laptop?
Yeah, I mean, you can if you want. It's like there's categories and options, and you go around and like there's spiral drawing and counting,
Okay.
and it looks. I mean, he sent through an incredible one.
Yeah.
with like lots of options. But I feel like this has to be something we do separately.
Okay. It does look involved.
Because first of all,
Yeah.
we need to spend at least half an hour figuring out what the hell this thing is.
Sure. Yep.
So we might do that separately and record it maybe and drop it as something special or something like
Add
that.
it on to the end maybe or something.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
But so, yeah, that's all the questions.
Okay.
So, last episode of season 2.
Yeah. For us.
Or for us, for year 2.
Year 2.
Yes.
That's right. We've still got a few episodes left of Power Rangers Season 2.
Yes, it's incredibly complicated.
Yeah, that is complicated. So we're going to go watch the wedding. Hopefully there'll be a wedding. And hopefully it won't end with the Rangers sitting on some stairs moping.
I mean, that seems unlikely, maybe.
But it's this show. So I want to see more of Australia. That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be good, wouldn't it?
But we'll see. All right, guys. We'll be back in just a moment with the wedding part 3.
Yep.
And we're back.
One day we'll get a good one.
Look, that wasn't the worst end of a multi-part thing we've had.
It wasn't good.
You know what? I didn't mind it. I was okay with it. An improvement on last week, definitely. That wasn't not hard. But
No. Alright, we take it from the top?
Yeah.
Alright, so we reset with Alpha.
Yeah.
He's evil. Monster alarm goes off because Lord Zedd sends some monsters down to guard the Rangers. Just setting up what's going on there.
Yeah. I like that the monster alarm can't be turned off by Alpha.
Yeah.
It's its own thing.
Yeah, no, that's a separate system. There's
Yeah.
no monster alarm off button.
No.
So Goldar on the moon asks Lord Zedd if he's sure about this wedding.
Yeah.
I almost feel sad for Goldar.
Yeah, except that he's Goldar.
If he tried one more thing, maybe, but
Yeah.
no.
No.
Rita's got a veil on over her hair.
Yeah, it's a black veil.
Yep. Squat calls himself the mutant of honor.
Yeah.
They're all doing this thing, which they don't normally do, where they're using opposite words. Like Lord Zedd asks Rita if she's unhappy.
Yes.
To mean happy.
Yeah.
Because they're evil. So
everything's opposite.
that's not how words work. Evil people being happy, they're still happy.
Yeah. But it's sort of carried through in the whole thing. Like, her veil is black, they're eating snakes and stuff. It's so arch. I kind of love it.
Finster performs the ceremony.
Yeah, that's
because,
cool.
Of course he does.
Yep.
Lord Zedd asks Goldar to signal the musicians.
Yep.
And Goldar just kind of looks around a bit,
Awkwardly, if he had a collar, he'd do the awkward collar
Yeah.
tug.
He says he couldn't get any on such short notice.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is unfair.
No. Like, who would come? Who's he going to ask?
He's going to get, like, a string quartet
Yeah.
to the moon.
Yeah.
So Lord Zedd just zaps one of the monsters.
Pretty sure it's Lizard Eater.
And turns it into an organist.
Yes.
Like, generates an organ out of nowhere. I was kind of expecting him when he started zapping to, like, zap a piano on Earth.
Yep.
And
And
turn
bring it up and turn it
into
into a piano monster. Yeah.
Which he doesn't do. Whatever monster it is, it's got, like, mitten hands. It doesn't have...
He's got snake hands, because he shoots little snakes out of his
but,
snake hands.
like, they're not fingers.
Yeah.
It's like a top glove and a bottom thumb.
Yeah.
They would be the worst for any musical instrument except maybe the tambourine.
Yeah. He makes it work, though.
Yeah. So he starts playing the wedding march.
Yeah.
Which is just slightly off.
Yeah.
Like, it's missing a couple of notes and it's just...
Slightly off key or something.
Yeah, it's just...
It's cool.
Yeah,
I like it.
I assume that that's a nice touch because he's got mitten hands.
Yeah.
It's good. So, you know, Finster performs the ceremony. He says, dearly belated, maybe?
Yeah.
Or like,
Who knows?
Goldar does try to object.
Yeah, I really like that.
Rita hits him in the face with her stuff.
I like that's the end of Goldar's
That's
3-episode plot line.
Yep.
Trying to derail the wedding.
Yep.
He objects when he's supposed to, and he gets hit on the head for it.
Yep.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, it is.
But you were so right. He did try to object. Yeah.
He's got the rings as well.
Yep.
Which are just in a box.
Yeah, they just look like small shell creatures or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then that's basically it. That's the wedding. They're married.
Oh, but they also have a huge party.
Yeah, well then there's fireworks
Yep.
on the moon.
Yep.
Look, I don't know enough about the physics to say that couldn't happen, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no oxygen.
that feels
so-
sketchy at least.
Yeah.
They're playing Hava Nagila, which is Lord Zedd Jewish?
I think canonically Lord Zedd is Jewish.
Which makes sense because he's clearly been completely circumcised.
Oh, God. Ugh. Yeah, because apparently there's one of those... so they're having a huge party,
A huge monster party.
which I found really charming.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, that... what we're saying during the wedding part 1... about weddings just being a fun time.
Yep.
Even for the evil monsters on the moon,
Yep.
it's a fun time where you get to just stick around and dance and
There's like a
be merry.
putty spoon-feeding robo-goat.
That's true.
Goldar is just sitting in a corner with his head in his hands.
Yep. Which is hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
Invincible Flytrap is there, like, sharing some punch with one of the other monsters. It
Yep.
looks like just making a connection.
Whichever monster it is that's playing the organ,
Yeah.
his tail is swishing back and forth and there's a putty jumping over it.
Yeah.
Like, it's dumb, but it's a nice kind of dumb.
It also goes on for, like, 5 minutes.
Yeah, it really does.
But, yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah.
It's just cool to see them having a good time, in a weird way.
Yeah.
And doing something that isn't just standing on the balcony grumbling.
The same thing every single night.
Yeah.
So, Alpha checks in on the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Who are all of a sudden fighting some putties.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a putty fight.
There's a putty fight. And then there's also those two monsters there
Yeah, they
again.
get involved.
And it goes from them being like a real threat to Rocky and Tommy basically playing with them.
Yeah.
And then Rocky does this thing.
Yeah.
Which, like, it would be weird if they had their powers, but they don't have their powers, ostensibly.
Yeah.
And he, like, charges up his fist and punches the ground.
And makes like an earthquake.
Yeah, like, red energy waves come out and there's an earthquake. It's like the shockwave attack that Batman from the Arkham games does.
Yeah.
Except without having to dive down, it just happens. It's like...
We've never seen it before.
Yep.
I guarantee we will never see it again, although I did say that about jetting,
Yep.
so who knows. They're meant to not have access to any powers.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck, dude? Where did that come from?
Yeah. Who knows?
It's bizarre. But yeah, so they fuck around with the monsters and then end up kicking them into each other, and they do that weird, like, hugging and falling down thing that Pocket Skull used to do a lot.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yeah, so that gives the Rangers the opportunity to, like, get out of there.
Yeah.
Serpentera.
Yeah.
So Rita's in the back, Lord Zedd's in the front.
Yep.
It flies in front of the moon,
Yep.
dragging a giant just married fire sign behind it.
Yep. It's pretty great.
It's so dumb. But once again, this stuff is like the right level of dumb.
Yes, absolutely. It's creative dumb. It's
Yeah.
like they didn't need to do that. And it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's something slightly interesting.
It's not dumb like how the Power Rangers defeat these monsters in a second.
Yeah.
It's dumb like, yeah, they're getting married. Let's give them all the married people stuff.
Yeah, but evil version. And of
Yeah.
course the evil version of that is a flaming sign that's dragged behind Serpentera.
That
as it-
surely is larger than most cities.
Definitely.
Because Serpentera is enormous.
Yep. Yeah. It's great.
Yeah, so the Rangers are escaping.
Yeah.
Pexter's head
This is the weirdest part of the episode.
teleports in.
Or like drops down.
Yeah.
And like I know Pex in the past could separate his head. But
Could he?
yeah. But this is so
Sure are you on that?
60%.
I don't remember having ever seen that.
Pretty sure he does. But yeah, we were not reminded about that fact at all. So just out of nowhere, his head appears and starts shooting red energy balls. And
it
it's
doesn't
creepy
appear
as
like
shit.
Attack them. He's kind of like, hey, I know where you are now.
You can never leave.
It doesn't do anything.
No.
It's just,
It's strange.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
I got nothing. So, Bulk and Skull are fucking around with some koalas.
They see a koala with a baby koala on its back crawl up a tree.
Yep.
And their response to that is, when in Rome, do what the Romans do. So Skull jumps on Bulk's back.
The best part of this is there's clearly a guy just sitting in the background.
Yeah.
So,
What is going on?
Yeah.
What did they think that would achieve?
are they at a zoo in universe?
I don't know.
In which case, why aren't they like
Hey, can we go, please?
talking to it like, hey, we need to be here, how far away are we? We got here by accident. Like,
Who knows?
So the Rangers have come up with a plan.
Yeah.
Aisha comes out to surrender. The monsters are too powerful, they can't escape. The monsters jump out of a cupboard for some reason.
Yeah.
The Rangers throw a net at them.
I love it because, why is there a net?
Where did they get a net from?
Where was the net? But also, it's not a big net.
It's just a net!
It's it barely covers them at all, and they get trapped in it like a seagull in a can or
It
something.
actually looks like it completely misses one of them.
Yeah.
It's just...
It's so funny that they get together and huddle like they're formulating a plan. That's not a plan.
My
That's
favourite part is they all high five and cheer after they
don't be proud of that, you losers.
good job, guys. You seriously outsmarted them.
Yeah, and then the end of the plan is just walking out the same exit they walked out last time. They probably could have just left.
They don't even run.
It was
Oh,
it's pretty bad.
it's so bad. So Goldar interrupts Lord Zedd
Yeah.
in Serpentera to let him know the Rangers have escaped. And Lord Zedd says, look, here's the deal. Just send every monster after them.
Yeah,
Which they do. This is a good scene.
yeah. I mean, kind of in theory.
Goldar, he rallies the troops up there.
Yeah.
He sends them all down.
Yeah,
Okay, the next bit is terrible, but then there's a bit that's good.
yeah.
So, the Rangers just kind of run, and then the monsters just stand there?
It's one of those things where when there's more than one of them, the monsters become idiots. Where before, individually, they'd pose a threat to the whole team. Now they're running into each other slapstick style.
Yeah.
And it's very belittling.
It's not even that, the Rangers, run. They go, rah, I'm here. And the Rangers, run around them, and they don't try to do anything.
There's definitely a scene where two of the monsters just bump into each other.
Run into each other.
And it's comical, but not in the good way.
So the Rangers are trying to get to the command center.
Yeah.
The monsters are chasing after them. This is the cool scene now, where you can see all the monsters and some putties coming after them.
Yeah.
It they genuinely feel like they're being
It's like a crane shot or a helicopter shot or something. It's pretty cool. And yeah, it seems dangerous.
Yeah.
And you see this through Serpentera's view screen, which also has crosshairs on it.
Yep.
Which, in the moment, it seems kind of threatening, but of course, Serpentera doesn't do anything,
Nope.
as is Serpentera's superpower.
Yep.
So they do not get shot by Serpentera. But in that moment,
Nope.
it seems threatening that they're
Yeah.
in the crosshairs and there's monsters after them and there's putties after them. But they make it to the command center with no trouble.
So they ask Alpha what happened, where's Zordon? And Alpha says, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know any Zordon. That's a great try.
It is it's a solid effort.
Billy just goes, let me guess, someone put an evil CD in and ejects the evil CD.
It's not even ejected. He can pull it out with his fingers.
So he very quickly brings back Zordon,
Yeah.
who disappointingly does not still have the hair and moustache and glasses.
Yeah, that is disappointing. I wanted to see Zordon trying to explain that to the Rangers, but no.
Or just even for the rest of this episode, just have them.
Yep.
And then next week they could get rid of them and we'd be fine. But just... So look, they summon the Megazord.
Yes, because there's still lots of monsters out there.
Yeah.
There's like half a dozen monsters. That's bad.
This fight is a good idea.
Yeah.
Right? The Megazord and the White Tiger Zord
Yeah.
against a ton of monsters.
Yeah.
It's not even terribly executed in the, like, they don't have footage of those monsters fighting.
Yeah.
There's a couple of shots where it's clearly the Power Sword instead of the Thunder Saber.
Yeah.
But I'll give him a pass on that. It's a sword.
Yeah.
It looks similar enough.
Yeah.
It's just... There's nothing to it.
Let me loop this around thematically to the wedding part one. When we started talking about weddings, I was talking about how beautiful it is when a wedding represents that sort of person.
Yeah.
Even if that's a bad thing, or to you perceive it as a bad thing. I think even though it's not the last Thunder Megazord battle, it's close to it.
Yeah.
It's kind of the last hurrah of the Thunder Megazord, and it's a long, protracted series of you never see the Megazord and the monsters interacting.
Yeah.
And it's so representative of the Thunderzord experience.
Yeah.
It really is kind of like the quintessential Thunderzord battle, because it's going up against lots of monsters, but there's never any interaction.
Yeah, I mean, even if they'd had some reused Die Ranger footage of those monsters and the Megazord fighting,
Yeah.
that would have been better.
Yeah.
I will say the ending...
It's
is
pretty metal.
Yeah, so basically, they summon the Thunder Saber,
Yep.
cut down one monster.
Yep.
Tommy gets the Fireball attack,
Yep.
another monster.
Yep.
Thunder Saber, another monster.
And I think what really did it for me, and what really had me cheering, was every time the period Japanese illustration came up.
Yeah, it's the same clip every time.
You know, I don't even know that it was. It seemed like a few times it came from a slightly different angle.
Maybe.
But either way, it's like you get
Yeah.
that moment every time. And it really did feel like this moment of the Rangers just going on a crazy bender of like, let's just wreck shit.
There's absolutely no explanation for why they didn't, like, open with that.
No.
But so they just... Thunder Saber Fireball, Thunder Saber Fireball, Thunder Saber Fireball, sheath sword, turn around, don't look at explosion.
Bang.
Yeah.
Metal as shit.
The promise. Just...
I liked it. You know, like,
Yeah.
we were never going to get anything better than that. And the fact that they tried that at all, better than most episodes. Better than what I kind of expect. So, I was happy with it.
So, back in Serpentera,
Yeah.
Rita's pretty shitty at Lord Zedd.
Yeah.
Lord Zedd tries the, like, you are my wife and you will respect me. And Rita's just, like, not having any of it.
Yeah, I love it. It's good that they now both have someone to keep each other in check.
Yep.
They can't just be that incredibly obnoxious, bow down before me, because, like, neither of them is going to do that to the other one.
Yep.
And I like that dynamic.
Yeah, absolutely.
It adds some tension to the moon scenes, and hopefully we'll get more of that going forward.
Yeah. So, Alpha drops off Bulk and Skull.
Light as a feather, back where they were.
Yep. And then there's like a wordplay joke that I don't even know if I got.
What was that? I forgot.
Like, to end the episode, Alpha, like, is trying to apologize for what he did. And Zordon's like, it wasn't you. And Alpha...
Oh, I see. Alpha tried to say, like, oh, it wasn't me, it was the me that wasn't me, or whatever, and he gets
just-
jumbled.
It doesn't...
It's a weird note to end the episode on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it.
This one also didn't have the unmorphed Rangers. It had
No.
them helmetless, actually.
That's true.
There
the
is a
command center.
helmetless scene. So
Yeah.
they were clearly on set for that one.
Yeah. Yeah. And done.
Yeah.
Look, you seem sad, but I liked it. It was crazy. I like crazy ones.
I'm worried that, okay, I've been worried all year that
Yeah.
we'd swapped personalities. I'm worried that now we're heading into year 3, we've swapped back.
Ah, I see. We'll come around for another rotation.
Yeah, I'm worried that once a year we're like...
That's good.
So next year you get to be the optimistic one and I get to hate everything. And then-
Look, I want to be the happy one. So if I can be, that'd be nice. I mean, if you hate Ninja, then that's exactly what's going to happen.
I just don't know what Ninja is.
I do, and it's glorious.
Okay, so, yeah, I guess that's it. No new monsters.
No.
I don't think changed my opinion.
Definitely not. If anything, like, probably lowered some of them, but it's not worth
Yeah.
doing that. What do you think? I think this is going to be a divisive one. Rocky, Aisha, or Adam?
It wasn't bad enough to be a Rocky,
Yep.
but I don't think it's an Adam. I'd put it in Aisha.
Okay. I would say Adam, but I'm willing to compromise in this one and go to Aisha.
Okay.
Put it in Aisha.
All right.
So it was the last one in Aisha as well? Where did we rank that one?
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, probably.
It was a week ago. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's Ranger Danger Year 2.
Year 2. We've got Rita back.
Yep.
So we'll have a bit more of Rita and Lord Zedd,
Yeah.
which is cool. A bit of, retro action for us. As, a year ago.
Yeah.
Not really retro, but
I mean, it's all retro action.
that's true. That's very true. Yeah, and we've got a few multi-part episodes, and then we're launching into Season 3.
Yeah, so we'll hit Season 3 before the end of the year.
Yeah. Hope you like ninjas, guys.
Yeah, who doesn't? We'll hit the movie before the end of the year as well, but we'll talk a bit more about that a little later, I think.
Thank you for sticking with us through Year 2.
Yeah.
There'll be an anniversary.
Yeah, so we've got
Episode.
an anniversary special. It'll be a little smaller than last year's.
Yep.
Just because at this point now, getting all our guests back has become some sort of debacle of a thing.
Yeah, we've had too many people on.
Yeah. But so, yeah, we're doing something a little smaller, but that'll be out on
It'll be fun.
whatever day the 9th of October is.
Yep.
Other than that, we'll be back next week for 104, which is,
Yeah, until then, you can find our website, www.rangerdangerpodcast.com. Send us an email so you can have your questions read out on the show like we did this week, rangerdangerpodcast@gmail.com. You can also get us on Facebook or on Twitter. If you want to send us a Twitter tweet, we're at RangerDcast. We're also on iTunes and Stitcher and YouTube and Google Plus and TuneIn. And we have a shop, rangerdangerpodcast.com/shop, where you can buy stuff. And one last very important thing we don't you guys to forget, a survey.
Yeah.
rangerdangerpodcast.com/survey is where you can go and fill out a very short survey letting us know what you liked about what you like about the show, what you don't like, what you want more of. That'll help us create the show you want to listen to, and you may win a prize.
Yeah. So this is the last week that the survey is going to be open. We'll
Yep.
close it on our 2-year anniversary, probably.
Yep.
Yeah, just because at some point we have to draw a winner of the prize.
Yes.
And we can't do that if we leave it open forever, obviously.
Yep.
So, I mean, we'll still keep the survey up, but if you want to be in for the prize, this is your last chance to do it. So
Yep.
get on that.
Should we tell them what the prize is?
No, it's a mystery prize.
Don't you? I think it's an incentive if
No,
you
it's a
tell them.
mystery prize. It's exciting.
All right.
You win a mystery prize.
Well, you know you will win a Ranger Danger mug.
Yes.
There's that. But you'll also get a mystery prize, which is quite cool, I think.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
yeah. Cool.
All
All
right.
guys. We'll see you for Ranger Danger Year 3 very soon.
Yeah, bye, guys. Hi, guys. We're back.
Yeah, it's a special Ranger Danger add-on.
Yeah,
On the
it's a
end.
bonus feature.
Oh, yeah, love it.
Yeah, so Randolph, who's one of our listeners, sent
Yeah.
through what's called a mash.
Is it a monster mash?
There are monsters
Perfect.
in part of it. So apparently it's a popular American playground childhood game.
Okay.
Now that I've read the instructions, I don't know that I've ever done one, but I might have seen one done. Or,
In the wilderness.
Yeah, have known someone who did one or something.
Yep.
Basically, apparently, young kids do it to who are you going to marry? Where are you going to live?
I
It's one of
see.
those kinds of games. So Randolph has kindly written up a really cool Power Rangers one that generates a team of Power Rangers.
Oh, that's clever.
So I thought I've got it in front of me.
Yep.
So I'll let you do we'll do the stuff.
So it's my future where
Yeah,
mashing.
this is your future Power Rangers team. So, Matt,
Yep.
first I'm going to draw a spiral.
Yep.
And I need you to tell me when to stop.
Okay. He's drawing a spiral, and I think you should stop now, Michael.
Okay, so I draw a line.
Yep.
Your secret number, Matt,
Yeah.
is 5.
Oh, Michael, it's a secret. You just told everyone. It's not a secret anymore.
Okay, so what we do now is we go around the square.
Yep.
And we cross off every 5th one.
Okay.
Until we're left with 1 on each side.
Okay.
And then what that lets you do is the one that's left is your last one.
Okay.
Okay, so in this first one, there's
Yep.
3 separate mashes.
Yep.
So the first one there, base of operations,
Yep.
team theme,
Yep.
your role on the team, and the type of enemies you'll be fighting.
Ooh, interesting.
So I'm going to go through now, and I'll tell you what I'm marking off as I'm marking them off.
Yep.
All right, so your team theme is not ninjas.
Okay, that's unfortunate. I like ninjas.
Your role on the team
Yep.
is not science person.
Oh, I like science. This isn't going well.
Your type of enemies
Yep.
is not demons.
Oh, that's okay.
Your base of operations
Yep.
is not a secret government facility.
Yeah, I don't look unless it's underwater.
Your role on the team is also not ultimate badass.
Look,
Thank God.
that's probably fair. I don't think I could live up to that.
Your base of operations is also not a spaceship.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Your team theme is not random teenagers with attitude.
Okay, that's all right.
Your type of enemies is not witches and wizards.
That sucks. I could have really gone for that.
Ooh, your role on the team is not leader, which means you are a bad guy who joins the team.
Oh, I'm digging that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, all right. Your team theme is not a government task force, which means you are scientists or explorers.
Okay, I'm digging this. Yep. Yep.
Your type of enemies is not robots.
Yep.
So you fight aliens.
Okay, all right, I'm digging it.
Your base is not a dojo.
Okay.
So you operate out of a magic forest or cave.
Yes.
Okay.
Doesn't make a lot of sense, but I love
So
it.
you're a team of scientists
Yep.
fighting aliens
Yep.
out of a magic cave.
Yep.
And
In a forest.
you're one of the bad guys
Yep.
who joins the team.
I love it.
Let's give you a new secret number
Okay.
for the second one.
Yep.
So tell me when to stop.
Okay. I need to go a bit longer this time, I think. Stop.
All right. Your number is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Okay.
So these ones are your hangout,
Okay.
your type of Zords,
Yep.
your special skill,
Yep.
and your enemy's prison.
Okay.
Okay.
So is it like that's where the enemies go when I defeat them?
Yes,
Okay.
where they're kept.
That's strange because normally I just blow them up.
Right. Your type of Zords, Matt,
Yep.
not dinosaurs.
That's fine. I'm not big on dinosaurs.
Your enemy's prison is not Goldar's sex dungeon.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That would be the ultimate punishment.
Your type of Zords, also not vehicles.
Okay, that's all right. Probably go a bit better than vehicles.
Enemy's prison,
Yep.
also not a space dumpster, which would have been fitting for aliens.
Yeah, that would have been fitting. Especially if I'm a space person.
Yep. Your enemy's prison, Matt, also not... Nope, sorry, hold on.
Oh, no.
Nope, your type of Zords,
Yep.
not magic creatures.
Okay.
They're wild animals.
Not great, but I guess, look, it's science.
Certainly the theme isn't holding up for you.
No.
But,
They can't lie with the numbers, though.
all right, your hangout is not the park.
Okay. Oh, that'd be pretty lame.
Your special skill is not the ability to control an element.
It's unfortunate.
Your special skill is not your extreme intellect.
That's just true.
Or super strength. You can turn invisible.
Okay. That's not great, but just have to live with it.
Your enemy's prison is not that damn cave.
Yep.
It's the island of insert noun here.
Oh, okay. What about thistles?
The island of thistles.
Yep.
All right. You don't hang out in a youth centre.
Okay. Where do I hang out?
You don't hang out at school.
Yep.
You're always at your base of operations.
Okay. That's sad.
It's sad. Let's do one last magic number, shall we?
All right. Let's do it. Start the spiral. Spiral. Stop. A short one this time.
Your magic number this time
Yep.
is also 5.
Oh. It wasn't as short as I thought. That's fine.
Okay. So this one is how many rangers are on your team,
Okay.
what your power source is, which
Barbecue.
which legendary ranger is coming back for your season, and which classic monster is returning.
Ooh.
So, there's not 10 rangers on your team.
Okay, that's too many. Good.
You don't get your power from magical gems.
Okay.
The legendary ranger returning is not Rocky.
Thank fuck.
But the classic monster returning is not the pumpkin wrapper.
That's fine. Like, if it was you, you'd be really cut, but I don't mind so much.
I would. Your power source is not your innate abilities.
Okay. That's good, because I don't have much.
Legendary ranger returning is not Zack.
That's a little disappointing.
Classic monster returning is not Goldar and Scorpina.
That's fine. You're not going to lose any sleep over that one.
Your power source is not power coins. You get your power from mystical weapons.
Ah, alright. That's fine. Oh, I dig that.
The classic monster returning is also not Rita and Lord Zedd.
Yep.
It's Squat and Babu.
Oh, I like that. That's cool.
The legendary ranger returning is not Kimberly, Matt.
Yep.
It's Adam.
Yes! Bing, 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 bing! Jackpot! I win! I win MASH! Where's my MASH medal?
There's not 5 rangers on your team.
Yep.
There's also not 8. There's 6.
That's a good number.
That's the right number, I think.
Yeah.
So, let's run through this, Matt.
Yep.
You operate out of a magic cave.
Love it.
Your team theme is scientists.
Yep.
You are a bad guy who joins the team.
Yep.
Your enemies are aliens.
Cool.
You hang out at your base of operations.
Nerd.
Your Zords are wild animals.
Pretty cool.
You can turn invisible.
Not so cool. That's
Your
fine.
enemies are on the island of thistles when you beat them.
When I beat them.
There's 6 rangers on your team.
Yep.
You get your power from mystical weapons.
Yep.
Adam's back.
Yeah!
And so are Squat and Babu.
Yeah! I love it.
So there you go.
Let's make it happen.
That's your mash.
Thank you, Brandolph, for that MASH.
Yeah. I feel like I want to go.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, let's, I'll draw up another one. And I'll
Okay.
show you how to do it.
All right.
And then let's do another one.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Alright, so I'm going to be doing Michael's one now.
Yeah.
This may take a little longer because I'm really bad at counting.
Up to like 4?
That's right.
Okay.
Now I'm going to start Spiral, Michael. You ready?
I am. I want to do a long one to start off with.
Okay. Gotta say when.
When?
Alright, almost ran out of paper. That's good. Let me draw a line through. Yep. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a big
This will be
number.
really hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means that your team theme isn't random teenagers with attitude.
That's good. I don't like random teenagers with attitude.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that means that your type of enemies isn't witches or wizards.
Oh, I would have liked to fight witches.
I know, me too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that means that your role on the team isn't leader, which, as we've discussed, is probably for the best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, your base of operations isn't a dojo.
That's good. I'm no good at fighting.
I like dojos, it's got a cool vibe.
It's just a good word. Dojo.
Okay, so your role on the team isn't bad guy who joins the team.
That's good, because I wouldn't want to,
Double up.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so this means that your base of operations isn't a dojo? That can't be right. Oh no. I've done messed up. I told you I can't go. Hang on, no, let me figure that out. Type of enemies, so it's not witches and wizards. Okay, sorry. I think it means...
So my base of operations is still not a dojo.
Yeah. It's not a dojo.
And the type of enemies I'm not fighting
Yep.
is...
Aliens and witches and wizards.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Back on track.
Got it.
Alright, so this means that your type of enemies you're fighting aren't robots.
Oh, okay. So what am I left with?
You still got 2 more.
Do I?
No, that can't be right. Okay, no. You've got demons.
Yay! I like demons.
Demons. You'll be fighting demons. That's pretty cool. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cross that one off.
What was that one?
That one was base of operations, not a spaceship.
Oh,
I
I would
know.
have liked to fight demons from space.
I'm sorry to tell you that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's another base operations. Taking out secret government facility. So you, like myself, will be operating out of a secret forest/cave.
That seems like a fitting place to fight demons from.
I think so too. Let's go magic forest here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cross that one out. Third along. That means that you're not going to be the ultimate badass.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're going to be the science person.
Yeah, that's fair.
That seems appropriate, I think.
I don't know how much science you need to fight demons, but I'm happy to give it a try.
Well, like, it could be that demonness is a science, you know.
Sure.
That once you understand it, you know, you wrap your head around it.
Alright, so what's left?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've just crossed out number 3 on team theme. You're not going to be scientists/explorers. You're going to be a team of ninjas.
Ninjas who fight demons
Yep.
from a magical cave.
Yep. But you're the science ninja.
I'm the science ninja who fights demons from a magic cave.
That's right.
I feel like Japan was struggling with the theme on this one.
Maybe.
All right.
We're going to do the next one. You're going to need to make it a little smaller because I did a big spiral.
I'll do a
last time.
small spiral.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Go.
Stop.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this spiral.
Okay.
So this time we're deciding hang out, type of Zord, special skill, and your enemy's prison.
Okay.
Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that crosses out you're always at your base of operations. So you'll be hanging out somewhere else.
Yeah,
That's
no,
nice.
you know, get around.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That also crosses out wild animals as your Zords.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's crossing out you controlling an element, so
Oh, that's a shame.
no bending for you. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4 will, of course, cross out that damn cave as the prison for your enemies.
Yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 crosses out as your type of Zord's vehicles.
All right.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 crosses out extreme intellect as your special skill. Which is strange. 'cause
That
you're
would
the
have been
scientist.
useful for a science ninja.
Yeah.
Fighting demons from a magic cave.
Yeah. But, you know, maybe you have a broader skill set.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. That crosses out number 3. So it's not an island of something.
Okay.
It's something else. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've just crossed out number 2 in types of Zord. So it's not magic creatures. You have dinosaurs. I know you're not super excited, but
Yeah, boy, the theme on this is a bit muddled.
it's a bit all over the place.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Kind of like the next season of Sentai seems to be.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've just crossed out Goldar's sex dungeon is your enemy's prison, which means that the space dumpster is the prison for your enemies.
Yeah, that's fitting.
It's cool. Again, weird for the theme.
Yep.
That's fine. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 crosses out super strength is your special skill.
Yep.
Leaving you with invisibility,
Oh.
the lame skill.
No, that's a good skill for ninjas.
That's true. Good point. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That crosses out the park as your hangout. Scout Center, youth center, or school. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crossing out school, youth center.
Okay.
You know what? That's a very MMPR group. Because you're going to be hanging out at the youth center.
Dinosaur Zords.
Yep, and Space Dumps the prison.
Yeah.
And I'm sure invisibility will come into play at some point. Over
It
100.
hasn't yet, has it?
I don't think so.
No.
We'll see. All right. Third and final spiral, Michael.
All right. I want the biggest spiral you can draw in that space.
Okay, I'm going to have to make it cram it in. Let's go. So you want me to stop when I've...
No, stop now.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that crosses out on power source magical gems. No magical gems for you.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, and I've also just crossed out pumpkin wrapper as your classic monster.
Aww.
I'm sorry, Michael. I really am.
Aww.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Aww.
I've just crossed out Kimberly as your legendary ranger.
Well, that
returning.
would have been cool, but all right.
Yeah.
I'm going to get Rocky.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's very pessimistic, Michael. Okay, your step 1. 6 isn't the amount of rangers on your team.
Oh, okay. 6 would have been the right number, I think. But
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that crosses off Rocky is your legendary ranger. Yes. So you're out of the woods in that respect.
Zach or Adam, I'm perfectly safe.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's number 2. So that's crossing off power coins as your source of energy, which means you're not quite as MMPR as we originally thought.
Matt, I don't want to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Was 8 your number
Yes.
for the last one?
Yes. Why?
So am I going to end up with just the same things?
Maybe.
I'll let you keep counting.
Okay.
I just think if you have the same number...
That's true. What did I just cross out power coins, didn't I? I've lost
Yes.
track. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's going to
Can
cross
you really
off.
not count to 8 in your head?
It helps me
Okay.
moving along the grid.
Okay.
I'm a writer, not a numberer.
Okay.
I've just crossed off Rita and Lord Zedd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You've crossed off Zach. Adam is my returning ranger.
No, I've just crossed off Adam.
Well, then I think you counted wrong, but that's
Zach
fine.
is your returning ranger.
That's fine. I've met Walter Jones
Are you
twice.
sure I didn't get 7? Is mine?
I'm not sure. He's a very cool dude.
He's
so
a cool dude. Zach's a good one.
I'm very happy with Zach coming back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that crosses off Squat and Babu as your monsters.
So who's coming back?
Scorpina and Golda.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I mean, they're an interesting pair.
Yeah, and Scorpina escaped, never to be seen again. So
That's kind of fitting, isn't it?
maybe she's kind of resurrected Goldar.
I buy it. All right. 1,
Some sort
2,
of
3,
new
4,
Goldar.
5, 6, 7, 8. So, for number of rangers, I've just crossed off 10.
Yep.
That's good. Not so unwieldy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've just crossed off 8 rangers, leaving you with 5.
Yeah, that's a number I'm okay with.
Yeah.
I think more than 6, I feel like is too many.
Well, maybe you've got a 5 team, and then Zach's coming back. So
Yeah.
that's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Crossing off Adam as your what?
No.
Nope. Sorry. Let me try that again. Crossing off
He's a writer, not a number, right?
mystical weapons, meaning that your powers come from your innate abilities. So, I guess science.
Yep. My powers do come from science, that's true.
It is true.
In both my real life and in my fictional life.
So to recap, you live, or your base of operations is a magic forest or cave. You've got a ninja theme. You fight demons. You're the science person on the team. You hang out at the youth center with dinosaur Zords. You have the power of invisibility. You put your enemies in a space dumpster. There's 5 rangers on your team. You get your powers from your innate abilities. Zach's returning for this season, and so are Scorpina and Goldar.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Thank you very much for that, Randolph.
Yeah, thanks for embarrassing me.
Thanks for showing off that Matt can't count to 8 in his head.
Really hard.
We might talk to Randolph and see if we can maybe put that up as a PDF or something, so
Yeah, fun
you
game
guys
to play.
can have a go at it yourself.
You can mash yourselves.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you soon.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.